Jaylen Carter, the new and best defensive tackle in football, just made a game-saving play, basically a season-saving play here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Watch this right here. So we're going to start in a 5-man scat protection, slide to the right, man-to-man to the left. Now the center's job on this play specifically, because he knows that the right guard's going to double team, he can look over to the left side and help out for a second if he wants to, if he deems that to be the smartest decision. Now watch, as he turns his head, Jaylen Carter is going to blow right by him. The right guard makes a mistake of trying to double team over on the right side of Nolan Smith, when also you have a running back trying to, block and release out there, but he sees a double team, he just goes out on his route, but they leave Jaylen Carter unaccounted for, ends up getting, again, a game-winning, season-saving type of sack here, puts it a 4th and long. They throw it up to Puka Nacua, ultimately goes incomplete, out of bounds. But man, Jaylen Carter had a couple of massive plays, couple of sacks, a forced fumble that led to some more points. Isaiah Rodgers ended up picking up, but dude, this dude, Jaylen Carter, and this defense being how young they are, doing the things that they're doing, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. We're going to break down a ton of defensive plays, might even break down an offensive play later on in the video as well. Before we dive in, make sure you guys do me a big time favor, hit that like button. If you want a part 2 to this defensive video, more importantly, subscribe if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And on top of that, we will be covering the Eagles throughout the entirety of not only the playoffs, but also the offseason. Any trades, any signings, anything that the Eagles do this offseason, we're going to keep you guys covered. And look at this, man. What a play by Jaylen Carter. Again, dude is different. The NFL absolutely hates what the Philadelphia Eagles are doing. They've taken this defense, added a bunch of young talent over the last couple of years, and are now stapling themselves as the best defense in football right now. But also, the future of this team is only going to get better. Look at this play here by the Eagles defense. So we're going to get a halfback wham. Tight end's going to get over here, get a nice block. We're going to try to send this running back up that B gap of the right side. But I want you guys to focus in on here. Jaylen Carter on the opposite side of the field. Absolute game wrecker. He is going to keep his eyes on the running back, read, react, and attack to the running back and where they're trying to go with this play. So as we get that crackback block by the tight end, Jaylen Carter is going to get his eyes on the running back. He is going to continue to drive this guy back inside to that initial running lane, and then watch this play here. He's going to disengage at the perfect time, throw that fist into the ball, and force a fumble. This dude is different, and all of these guys are different. Jalen Carter, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, dude, Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, Nolan Smith had a big game, Jalix Hunt, right? These guys are different. Ball goes to a couple of legs, picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. Did get injured late in the game. Hopefully he's okay. But now watch Jaylen Carter. He's going to continue to get up the field and help get his guy into the end zone for a touchdown. I absolutely love this Eagles team. They're different. And here we go, the biggest play of the game once again. Early 4th quarter, Eagles up by 4, 19-15. We're going to get another one of these 6-man scat protections to the right. We're going to slide the offensive line towards Jaylen Carter's side. We're going to get man-to-man to the outside. We're going to get a block and release by the tight end. The running back is going to be that 6th man responsible for the man side linebacker, which is going to be Zach Bond. I want to show you guys Nolan Smith on this play. So we're basically going to get one-on-ones everywhere. Watch Nolan Smith to the top side of your screen. He's while getting held, okay? This should be a flag every day, all day, no matter what. This should be a penalty. Absolutely holding him here, but still gets through, gets his arm on the quarterback, force fumble. Eagles pick it up and start to slowly demoralize this Rams team who just couldn't move the football. And once again, the defense is absolutely incredible. Alright, here's a really good play by the defense. Now, I don't understand why the LA Rams did this, but what they're in is a 5-wide empty set, but more importantly, their pass protection is a 5-man scat protection to the left. Now, normally, right, if you go back and watch some regular season games, a lot of teams are going to slide to the right towards Jaylen Carter, initiating a double team and leaving one-on-ones everywhere else. However, on this play, they're going to slide to the opposite direction of Jaylen Carter and leave one-on-ones to the right side with Nolan Smith and Jaylen Carter. Guys, you don't see this too often, and when you do, this defensive line, this defensive coordinator, eyes open. Like, oh, whoa, they just made a big time mistake here, because what that does, it initiates these one-on-ones, and again, you do not want a 1v1 with Jaylen Carter. Watch him absolutely demoralize. Great scheme here as well. Nolan Smith knows on this play, his job is to attack the outside shoulder of this right guard and loop Jaylen Carter off the edge, right? Now, normally, if this works out perfectly, the tackle will still commit to Nolan Smith, but not switch over. And that is exactly what happens. They both get that pressure, but Jaylen Carter, first one there, takes him down. Big time sack, but a great play here from the defensive line. Jaylen Carter, Nolan Smith again. I love unselfish style of football, and Nolan Smith on this play, knowingly, right, he's got to be the guy. Go attack that outside shoulder, allow my boy Jaylen Carter to get there, and Nolan Smith gets there as well, man. I don't know if you watched my other video. Nolan Smith is quietly a superstar in the making. It's been fun to see him develop. Let's go. What a play. Guys, really quickly, do me a big time favor, hit that like button if you want a part 2 to come out, maybe even tomorrow, with some all 22 coaches film. Make sure you guys also, and more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Philadelphia Eagles throughout the entirety of the playoffs, which means offense, defense, individual player breakdown. And like I said, the part 2 will come out if we get over 500 likes on this video. And then the offseason, we're going to be covering free agency. Anyone the Eagles sign, got you covered with film. Anyone the Eagles trade for, we got you covered, film breakdown. Anyone they draft, we got you guys covered. So make sure you guys join the family. Let's get back into some more film. All right, here's another massive play. So we're actually going to leave the rookie Jared Verse unblocked off the edge. We're going to hand this football off and say, hey, Saquon, go fall big number 77. A lot of people said, yo, this guy's a bust. He wasn't good enough. He ends up coming to the Eagles, and man, what a pickup he's been. So we're going to power this over to the right side, get all these guys in action, in a block. Let's see what we can do. And again, Saquon, follow him. He will give you a one-on-one opportunity, right? So watch Mekhi Becton. Boom. Draws him back maybe 3-4 yards. And then the second one. Boom. Gets him again. Throws him on the ground. Now watch Saquon. As he's feeling comfortable here, he's going to plant this left foot in the ground. You're going to see a little bit of a head swivel, acting like he's going to break this back inside, which gets this defender, this last line of defense, to stop on that left leg or that right leg, his right leg. And what that is going to do here is going to throw off all his momentum. He's going to, stop in place and now lose all momentum on that pursuit. And there goes Saquon Barkley, a house call, but a great job by the offensive line here once again. Now, listen, the Rams have a very underrated defensive line. Jared Verse, Byron Young, Braden Fisk, those guys are dangerous, right? Kobe Turner. But in my opinion, when the Eagles had big plays, it all stemmed from this offensive line playing good football. Now, I am going to end the video here, guys. If you guys want that part 2, hit the like button. Let's get over 500 likes on this video. It was kind of tough to break down because not a lot of offense in this game, but a ton of defense here for the Eagles. So again, if you want a part 2 with the defensive all 22 coaches film, make sure you guys hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe, join the family, and turn on post notifications. That way you're notified when we post the part 2. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.